So think about, it's a marathon. It's not, it's, you know, one paper is long enough, but you've got to do what? Do 3, 5 papers? And you've got to keep yourself in shape, and you've got to not wear yourself out. You don't want to exert yourself as if it's just a short sprint. And constantly look at ways in which you could become more effective. Sometimes, like controlled drinking, some people have to control Twitter and email access while they're writing, because otherwise it becomes a distraction. So if it's depending on your personality, you might want to do those things before to get them out of the way, because otherwise you can't resist going to email when you're writing in the morning. But some people do better if they put it off, and that becomes a reward. Taking a break is working. Here's Gertrude Stein. It takes a lot of time to be a genius. You have to sit around so much doing nothing, really doing nothing. And I think she got it, that a lot of the most efficient processing is on the edge of your consciousness. So you basically load up things. I think of myself like a computer sometimes. I load up what I'm working on, and it's like the little light going on in my computer. You know, there's some processing going on, but I'm off doing something else. And very often now, I don't know how to really use an iPad to write, but I'll send the stuff to my iPad, and I'll take it to a cafe, and just read what I've been writing without the ability to change it. And it can be painful sometimes. Oh, you just really want to change that. Some of it just sound like, you know, fingernails on the wall. It's so horrible, but you're motivated, and when you detach by not being able to write. B, a lot of the thesis work gets done in the bed, in the bath, or the shower, or in bars, and you got to program that time in. Again, I think the enemy of getting creative thought is binging, because you don't allow that. Relationships, use peer support. There are a lot of people in the States go on the web now and they buddy up with someone they really don't know, except they're both at the same stage of their dissertation. They get these intense relationships going, which they may never meet each other, but they can kind of, with a little bit of detachment, offer support in a way that a partner can't necessarily do, because they're invested in you doing well. There's social media that people do. There are groups on the web that meet. There's something called Prof Hacker, where a lot of people go. And then there's PhD Comics. I highly recommend that. You see, yeah, I get some great material for my writing course from PhD Comics. I think, gee, I wonder, but I'd like to be reassured that those people actually work on the PhDs too, and they're not a bunch of American ABDs, you know.